Hello there everybody! Once again, this is I, TTBurger and welcome to the next episode of TTBurger Game Reviews. Today I want to talk a little bit about firefighters. We all know the dangers they face every day. They risk their lives to put out fires and rescue the people trapped in them. And I have to say they have a lot of courage to get up and keep doing what they do. Now, why am I talking about firefighters? Well, for today's episode, I'm going to be looking at a game that involves firefighters and such, and that game is Firefighter F.D. 18 on the PlayStation 2 by Konami, released in 2004. To start things off, let's talk about the story, which is very similar to the movie Backdraft, and in my opinion it works really well. The story stars Dean McGregor, a firefighter haunted by a tragic accident where he failed to save his younger sister during a fire, finds himself being sent out to put out fires in Port Serena and rescue the people trapped in them. Little do Dean and his team know that there is an arsonist on the loose that has been setting fires throughout the city who has his eye on him. And that's pretty much the story. And like I said, even though it's very similar to the movie Backdraft, in my opinion it still works really well. Graphically, Firefighter F.D. 18 is an excellent looking game. The character models and the backgrounds look fantastic for a PS2 game, especially for a game that came out in 2004. The best part of the graphics is the fire effects in each level. The fire looked so realistic that at the time you couldn't get any better looking fire effects than this. The cutscenes also look really well done, even to this day, and also the frame rate holds up really well throughout pretty much the whole game as well. Sound-wise, however, is the weakest aspect. The music is okay for the most part, but at times it can be very generic and hard to hear. The voice acting, though, is the worst part of the sound. At first it doesn't sound so bad, but when you get further in the game, you realize the voice acting is very hokey.
Yet another explosion. We still don't know how many vehicles were involved, but from here, the flames are absolutely enormous. The rescue workers are ready to go in. They will start battling the blaze from inside the tunnel shortly. Excuse me, could you explain the situation? How many vehicles were involved in the accident? Any casualties?
Hey, you! Get this rookie out of here! She's just getting in our way.
Rookie? Yes, I'm new at this, but we're doing our job. Just the same as you. We play an important role.
Don't say casualties. I'm here to rescue every single person who needs help. Never, ever say casualties.
Listen up. The fire's already caused several cars in the tunnel to catch fire. On top of that, there's a tanker close by and we're worried it may explode. I want you to rescue whoever's in danger. That's it. Now get to it.
Gameplay is the best part. Like I said earlier, as Dean, you spend a lot of time putting out fires and rescuing civilians trapped in the fires before they die. Along the way, you'll be doing other things such as finding lost items such as wallets, books, and more that can affect your score at the end. There are a total of 4 stages in this game that are broken up into multiple parts depending on which stage you are on. The stages vary from a cruise ship, laboratory, and more. Now, while it may not seem like a lot of stages, they are very challenging that will require you to think on your feet on where to go next to rescue the civilians in time before they die. Because if you fail to rescue just one civilian, it's game over for you. The controls in Firefighter F.D. 18 work really well. You have 3 control schemes to choose from, which are Standard A, Standard B, and Simple. For this review, I am using the Simple control scheme because it worked the best for me. For the Simple control scheme, you move with the left analog stick while the right analog stick adjusts the camera. The select button is your equipment menu where you can choose health kits and other tools that will help you in each level, like your axe and a fire extinguisher. The D-pad allows you to quick change your equipment, while the R1 button allows you to switch what type of spray you use for your hose. The R2 button resets your camera, and the L1 button locks your character in a single direction. The L2 button allows you to crouch, but you can't use your hose and such while crouching though. The circle button is your trigger button that allows you to use the equipment you have selected. The X button is your dodge button, and you can dodge by pressing the X button and in any direction on the left analog stick. The square button is your action button, and to reset the game, you press the start and select button for 2 seconds. Now while I had fun with the gameplay, I do have a couple complaints here. First off, the gameplay isn't very long, and you can pretty much beat it in about 10 hours or so. Second, there are people who might find this game repetitive after a while because all you do throughout the most part is put out fires and rescue people. But since I enjoyed doing that, this wasn't a problem for me at all. But now for my final demerit. Firefighter 18 is a great game, and those of you who have been wanting to play a game where you play as a firefighter, this is your answer, even though this game can be somewhat short and have a not so good sound design. I give Firefighter F.D. 18 an 8 out of 10. Thanks for watching. This is Tony, also known as TTBurger 88. Peace out, and have a great day.